If you believed every damn thing you read, I would be a grandma to Molly and Juicy J's baby. Stop it.
Like, it's crazy.
Although that would have been cute little baby.
Jeez.
Okay, stoners, sorry to disturb you, Bran.
You've been fucking sitting here chit-chatting up a damn storm.
Taru. We'll wait patiently.
I'm just gonna put my shit on Do Not Disturb.
Okay, great.
Hey, stoners.
We are spacey today.
Lucky you. You guys get me and Tizzle all to yourselves.
They like it better when it's just us.
That's what they say, but I
Us
just
and the
don't know.
stoners. I personally like it better too, but
That's because you don't have to do any of the work. You just have to sit there.
true, but stoners, they say we have to grow our audience.
Yeah, because y'all don't be sharing the podcast. Oh, God.
No, for reals. That's what they say. So it's not our fault.
That's what they say.
They say.
Yeah. Well, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you been doing?
Oh, what have I been doing? Traveling, living, barely sleeping. What have you been doing?
Only sleep. Honestly, I had a moment a couple weeks that I was in here again, and it was not fun. When the anxiety kicks in, Tish is not well.
I know.
Oh boy, I'm just giving those more headlines. Breakdown. Like it's insane. Tish is in bed for 2 weeks.
Anxiety ridden.
Oh my God.
I know.
But no, I was anxiety ridden. And it is not good for me when I stay in my bed, which
No.
what I was doing, because Dawn was out of town and I was here all by myself and I was having anxiety and I just I only went to the kitchen and back to bed for about
It's
4
not good.
days. Yeah, no. Then my hip was hurting and I called you because I was terrified because my hip was hurting. And Brandi was like, that's because you haven't been on the damn bed in 4 days.
It's true.
I know. And guess what? I got up
And
and
you
I
felt
started
better.
walking my 8,000 steps a day and I felt so much better and my leg didn't hurt,
I know. But the thing is, you can't do your workouts and go on your walks and then get right back in bed.
which is exactly what I do.
That's worse than not doing it at all.
I know. I
know?
know. I'm working on recovery.
Yeah, you need to work on your
Foam
self-care.
rolling on my self-care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
So anyway,
Okay.
and here we are.
Well, you're better now, so it's fine.
I'm thriving right now.
Great. I love that for you.
I love
that
it
for you.
too.
Well, since you're thriving, I thought we could start the episode off with a Momtra.
Oh,
You got any for the stoners? Actually, I think one of the stoners has a suggestion to call it Tish's Toke Box. Instead of soapbox.
I love that. Tish is
That's for your rants, though.
okay. Yes, that's for the rants. But that
rants.
is good. We are keeping that.
Okay, what's your Momtra?
Here's the thing. I actually like being my age.
Yeah, you're doing great.
I'm actually thriving.
I feel the same.
And for all those people out there that are my age and up, I honestly, truly, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I actually feel younger and sexier and just smarter and I have boundaries now. Over the last couple of years where I thought I was just going to be wilting away, I have been flying.
Yes, you have.
And it is awesome.
Yep.
And so I just feel like everybody says we feel so ignored at our age and all this thing. And I'm like, well, if they want to ignore you, let them, but they're lost.
Well,
No, we have lived life and now, you know what? That's why weed helps.
weed helps. They have a hat that says that.
I do it. Weed just helps. And honestly, 56 is great.
Okay.
I'm loving
Well,
it.
that's great.
That's my mantra.
All right, I like it. I forget who I was talking to somebody about that. Maybe it was Brittany. We were kind of saying, I don't know who I was talking to. I can't keep up. But I was talking about how I don't miss my 20s because I don't miss just having to worry about can I pay for this and can I
Yeah.
afford this? And friends being yeah, let's go, downtown. Can we split gas? I'm so glad I don't have to
Yeah.
do that anymore.
Yeah.
It feels good to be able to just do things without worrying. Do I have that in my bank account?
Yeah.
Because in your 20s, it's very paycheck to paycheck type vibes. And I feel now started to figure it out and yeah, I'm hustling and working hard, but at least I can go buy something without stressing. Or take a trip without
I
stressing.
love that. You know what just came to my brain?
Oh,
You know
boy.
what my brand is?
Weed?
That has to do with it. Everybody says, let's age gracefully. No, let's age recklessly. I feel like aging recklessly is so much fun.
Says the woman in bed from 5 PM to 9 AM.
That's actually kind of reckless too.
What do you
Just
mean?
like do whatever the hell you want. And like honestly, at this age, you really just don't care what people think.
Mhm.
And I honestly think that's why it's so much fun. Is I've already been like thinking pot was the devil and like having all these rules and like having to raise kids and be functional. Like I had
Mm.
to function at all times
And
and
now
be
you
on
don't?
high alert.
Yeah.
And I don't anymore.
Yeah, we
And
know.
I know. And that's what my new brand is. Wait, what would you say?
Did you already forget?
Aging recklessly with Tish.
I don't know about this.
I love it.
Okay, great.
Top down with
When she
four
gets to
by
this
four, and
point
away
in the
we go.
high,
Away
it's
we go, and away
dangerous.
we go. It's 12 o'clock, and I don't.
Ah, do you
I'm just the
know
product
how
of my
happy
reason.
the wind
I
would
say,
be if
hey,
you got
y'all,
up on the
and
DJ booth?
yeehaw. Huh?
The wind would be ecstatic.
I might need to do Redneck
I think you
Heaven. I feel
should.
like that is my
And I
anthem.
bet she'll stay up there if I play a little
Oh,
Shania,
or Laney.
play a little
A
Laney.
little watermelon moonshine.
I'll get a remix of that for you.
I love that song. That's my song right now.
Mhm.
I'm loving some Laney.
Mhm. We need Laney on the pod.
We do.
Mhm. I mean,
Yeah.
that girl is busy. You think I'm busy. She
Oh,
literally went from Australia to LA to Austin to Tortuga. I mean, she's not
good for
sleeping.
her. I love people like she had a dream, she got it, and now like she's not taking it for granted. She loves it. And I just freaking love her whole vibe.
Yeah, she's a vibe. You know, I saw somewhere that she back in the day like was working as a Hannah Montana impersonator. Literally.
I am
Isn't that
dying.
insane? I know.
So many of the girls that we personally know, like Casey,
Mhm.
she loved Miley and all the Miley stuff,
Mhm.
and even Kelsey.
Yep.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so
Kelsey
cool
loved
to
it.
see them all thriving.
I know. Lainey's killing it.
Yeah.
You got a Toke Box?
I think I just went on it.
No, that was well, sort of, I guess.
I did a
Momtra
double.
Toke Box.
Yeah.
To me, I envision the Toke Box being you like bitching about something.
Um,
Oh, should we tell the story about the man in the airport that yelled at me when I was
oh,
FaceTiming you?
we were just FaceTiming and
If she had been there, if you had been
I
there,
was screaming
I would
at
have been
him.
scared for him.
Literally, this man turns around to Brandi in the airport after she had just said, "I'm so upset, I forgot my AirPods."
On the whole
Whatever.
fucking
No,
trip.
she's not on the plane. We are
No,
in
I'm
the
in the
she's
airport,
in the airport.
and I went to like a quiet section where not very many people were sitting to FaceTime her.
Yes.
And I'm just sitting there,
And
like,
he's behind
and I
her.
had the volume like pretty low. Like I didn't want anyone to be able to like hear. And he must have came and sat down like right behind me
Uh-huh.
because I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to her, and like a few minutes in, I hear so loud, literally right in my ear, "Not everyone wants to hear your fucking phone conversation."
And I said, "Then fucking move, you asshole." It's like fucking just she can say whatever the fuck she wants.
I was in
lost
such
it.
shock because I didn't know he was
Don't you talk
there.
to my baby that way, and he didn't.
Oh, no, well, then he got up and I was like, I think I looked over and I was like, "There's plenty of empty seats. Like,
Yeah,
if
that's
you'd like
what
to
she
move,
said.
you know,
I was
I'm
like,
so
"Oh,
like
well, he
chill."
better be glad I'm not there."
And he was like something about like, "You can't fucking talk to somebody without seeing their face." And
Oh,
I
I was
was like,
losing it.
"Sorry, my mom's husband's dad just died."
And that's true.
Fuck you.
He had
Like,
just passed.
what a freaking piece of shit. And like, I think what really blows my mind about things like that is like, this man is like just talking to a woman that
Oh.
way. Like, what?
Yeah.
And there was a mom and daughter sitting
Oh,
like
I know. They were
kind
so
of close to
sweet.
me.
I felt bad
And
I cursed.
she was like, I mean, the daughter was like 14. She
Okay.
wasn't that young. And she looked at me and she was like, "Oh my gosh." She was like, "I was about to get up and like help you take this guy. Like, what an asshole."
I know.
And I was like, "Yeah, fucking man, imagine that. Like a fucking piece of shit guy."
He was such a little douche.
Then I just had bad luck at the airports that weekend, I guess. I was in Austin waiting to board my flight, and it was like kind of packed, you know, like not very many empty seats and stuff. So I like saw a row at my gate where there was like a girl sitting here and then an empty seat, and then there's, like, 3 seats with just bags and stuff in it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, someone had sat their stuff there, and I was like, "Okay," so I just went and sat in the seat, and, you know, when you have your carry-on, you, like, park it next to you when you go
Oh,
sit
yeah.
down. And I'm sitting there, and I'm, like, on my phone, and then all of a sudden I hear, "You think you could move your bag?" And I looked up, and I had, like, a hat on and stuff. I looked up, and I was like, "Sure." And I, like, rolled it a little bit, and he was like, "Fucking kids." I was like, "Okay, even if I was a kid, you're gonna talk to a kid that way?" I just get another man. Like, I just could
People are just
people are
rude.
so
I
crazy.
know. Literally rude.
Like,
But I need to be stopped being so explosive. Because I literally like, when someone does that, just want to, like
You really do.
because you know what, buddy? Stay in your lane. Just stay over there,
I
mind your
know.
own damn
I
business.
know. It's so funny. I am such a little shit though. Like I kind of like somebody honked at me the other day because like I didn't move fast enough when the light turned green. And it all I do is just move slower. Like if someone honks at me, I will literally just sit there for like an extra 8 seconds and then I'll just go like 10 miles an hour just to piss them off.
Oh, I hate the whole road rage thing.
She would stick her head out the window and give them the finger and
Oh,
start
that just
screaming.
happened, like, yesterday.
I'm like, I'm just gonna drive slower.
I forget where I was on my way to, like, 2 days ago. Where was I going? Therapy. I was literally going to therapy. This little nerd in this little Nissan truck, and, like, I was trying first of all, somebody was trying to get over off of an exit, so
Mm,
I needed to get over so they could
merge.
get over.
Yes.
Like, he had a psychological breakdown and started literally, like, went around me, like, shot right in front of me, like, was
Hmm.
being so crazy. I literally just blazed up a joint, turned on my 80s rock, rolled down the window, and was like, I am dead ass serious. You fucking nerd, get out of my
I
way.
cannot.
I
It's
did.
so
I
good.
was like, you aren't ruining my day, buddy. I'm over here cruising. That is exactly what I
Oh,
did.
that's insane. I know.
Yep.
I just like the road rage stuff. I just cannot. Like, it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon. What's the emergency?
I don't
Like, where are
know.
you going?
And it's LA traffic. It's like you're going like what? Maybe 1 foot,
Yeah.
2 at the most.
Sorry, like I always like people in Beverly Hills are always so
Ugh.
like aggro with the in the dirt. I'm like, sorry, you're 5 minutes late to your fucking plastic surgery. Calm
Oh
down.
my gosh, it's
Calm
so
down.
true.
Like, I cannot.
This is why I'd never leave the compound. I'm just out over here zenning out,
Until you're
staying
not.
in my
Until
own
you're
lane.
flipping the bird run.
It was on my way to therapy. That is not good.
Did you tell the therapist about
No,
it?
I did not. I'll not need to next.
Oh, Lord, that is too freaking good.
What else we got?
Well, we got some Dear MTs.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do the videos first.
Hi guys, it's Susanna from Poland, and I have a quick story that I need to tell you. Brandi, last time I sent my video to you, you said, wow, Poland really looks like Franklin, Tennessee. And guess what? A few days later, I found out that I will be going to Franklin, Tennessee. What's more, I will be living there for a year. So a huge step for me. I'm 20, but my parents are very, very nervous, and I'm not surprised because I'm the oldest child. They've actually never experienced a child moving out, finally becoming an adult. And is there anything that I could do? What do you guys think? Or maybe even say to make them feel more comfortable? So I would really appreciate any tips. And an additional part of my video is a music recommendation. I've been loving this music segment on your podcast, so my recommendation is a British singer. She's called Ray, spelled Raye. So maybe have a listen, and that's all. Greetings from all the Polish people that are listening, and yeah, just have a great day. Bye.
She's so cute.
I can't believe how cool our stoners are.
They're so cool. I can't believe she's coming to Franklin.
I can't either. But you know, I have heard that Poland is so beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
I have heard it is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it looks really sick. I would love to go there.
Me too.
Well, she should tell her parents that Franklin, Tennessee is like one of the safest places ever. So she's gonna be fine.
Yes.
Yeah, she'll be totally. And everyone's so
Yes.
nice there.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
a good
think it's
spot.
if you're gonna send your child off to anywhere, Franklin would be
Mhm.
the perfect
If
place.
she's coming to LA, I'd be like a little worried.
Yeah, I'd be worried too.
Yeah, but no,
But yeah, no,
Franklin's great.
Franklin's so nice.
I wish she told us what she's doing there.
I know.
Maybe I don't know.
And
It's
I
like
love
an
that she's only
internship.
20 and doing that.
I know.
coming
It
by
reminds me of those cute girls we saw in Italy, remember? That were, like,
Yes.
there studying abroad
Yes,
and
they
just, like,
were.
living their best life, running around the streets of
Oh,
wherever
yeah.
we were. Tuscany.
Oh, it was unbelievable. They were the cutest
And so
things.
young, yeah.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah, I love when people are young and brave enough to go out on their own like that. It's
Mhm.
so cool.
Yeah, she's so cute. What else? Oh, Ray, that's a music
Oh,
artist. I
yeah.
love Ray. My manager actually works with Ray in some capacity.
Ooh,
I'm not sure exactly what, but she's a very cool
I'll
artist.
have to check it
Yeah, I
out.
think you'd like it a lot. She was so cute.
So cute.
This one's high design.
Love a good hot design.
Okay, so here is what we are working with, my little cannabis cart under construction. Right now, it just
Cute.
seems a little bit chaotic to me. I have like storage for rolling papers, pipes, things like that, as well as a few of my stuff on
Bongos.
display, some Japanese munchies, a can with some gummies in it. And then, I've got my stash in there, some bongs, art supplies, just some fun stuff as well. Here's a little bit more of my space so you can see my style, but I like
Wow.
just collecting things from travels. And I'm not a huge fan of just like the all beige aesthetic. This is a rental, which is why the walls are so white and plain. But yeah, so I'm even wondering like, can I take it apart and spray paint it or like, I don't know, just zhuzh it up? I want it to be a little more chic, a little more clean and organized and just fit within the space. So I'd love to hear any tips. Thank you.
I love her vibe.
I love the whole vibe. I say don't change a thing.
I know, it is nice.
Because I kind of am like that a lot where I'll just get bored with things and just want to switch it up to switch it up. And then
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like I never ever get it back to where I loved it. And I think sometimes we're just bored with our space and want to do things like that.
Mhm.
Because I love the gold.
I know, I actually don't mind the gold.
I don't either. I mean, I do love a matte black.
I
But
feel like if anything, I feel like the bottom is what's a little cluttery.
me see.
Like, I feel like I forget what she said she had in the
That's
in
all her like paraphernalia.
so I wonder I wonder if she can get like a
Cute little box
cuter
to put in.
container
Yes.
that's just a little bit simpler.
Because if you know, on my bar cart in Nashville, it's very similar to that.
It is, yeah.
And on the very bottom, I have a tin, and it has
Yes.
all of that in there, and then the tin sits on that bottom
I
shelf.
feel like that could be cute.
So all of it, and that little tin I have is pretty tall, and so it really just fits a lot of stuff.
yeah.
I do think one big box that sits on that shelf with all that little stuff would be great.
Yeah. Otherwise, like this, I love what she did on the wall.
Me too.
Did you see her freaking German Shepherd?
Yes,
How cute.
gorgeous. I mean, the whole space and the
Obsessed.
view, it's so cute.
I know. Where does she live?
Didn't I
She
see
didn't
that
say, did she?
she had like all the art, and then wasn't there a skull?
Yeah.
I mean, I just think that's so cool. I
I
love
know.
a mix like that.
Very eclectic and cool. And then her her desk is so
Yeah.
organized. She's so cute.
The whole space is so cute.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
I don't know if we helped her much, but
I think so.
Hey guys, just wanted to talk to you guys about the Fungi's functional mushrooms, the mushroom gummies that are so yummy. So at Fungi's, they are totally functional mushrooms that are packed with so many health benefits. And they're gluten-free, gelatin-free, they're vegan-friendly, they're non-GMO, and they're very low sugar, which makes them great for the whole family. And there's really 4 different types of the gummies. It's lion's mane, which is for brain health, focus, memory. There's cordyceps, which gives you lots of energy without caffeine. There's reishi for relaxation, which we all need. And tremella, which is great for your skin. It is collagen synthesis. So anyway, we all need good skin health. So for my personal favorite, it's lion's mane. And I think lion's mane is probably the most popular functional mushroom. And I think that's because everybody needs help with focus and memory and mood support. And it does all of that. When I take it regularly, I can really tell a difference. So the one good thing about this is they are not psychedelic at all. You cannot trip from them. They're purely functional, and there's so many health benefits. And so you can actually use these daily. They're really cheap. They're under $20, and they're so easy to find. You just go to the vitamin aisle at your local Walmart, or you can just shop on their website at eatfungis.com. Plus, you'll enjoy free shipping with 20% off with the code STONED. And that is EATFUNGIES.com. Hey guys, I am back talking about my favorite pizza place, the Mellow Mushroom, and it is their 50th anniversary, which is so crazy. And congrats on that to Mellow Mushroom for their 50th anniversary. They are going to celebrate by having some special menu items. And my favorite part is new artwork and new merch, and it is so amazing. I'm in love with all of it. And some of their actual new menu items are the Super Pep. They have honey sriracha wings, chopped to it salad, the Marley pizza, which I love. And I think my favorite is the Maui Wowie. I'm not a big drinker. I'm not a drinker at all. So what I love is the Lavender Groove lemonade. It is amazing, and it's a mocktail, and it is just super yummy. So they're also doing to celebrate is their really unique art pieces. They commission different artists to do different pieces. And not only is the art cool, so is the merchandise. I absolutely love it. And if you don't know anything about Mellow Mushroom, I think it's super cool because it was founded in Atlanta in 1974 by college students. And so I absolutely love that. But anyway, go to Mellow Mushroom, celebrate with them. You will not find better pizza. It is so yummy. Me and my family have been eating there for years, and every time I'm home in Tennessee, it's my first stop. So happy anniversary, Mellow Mushroom.
All right, the next one is just a message I written in one, no video. This is from Vivian. Please help me choose a wedding song. I feel like you're good at that. We need a first dance song that's slow and easy to dance to. Our reception is going to be on a catamaran. Big boat girl, can you tell? Our reception is going to be on a catamaran on Maui, and neither of us have a rhythmic bone in our body. Listen to country, but not picky. He's more into rock. The mother-son and father-daughter songs are Lights by Journey and Forever Young by Rod Stewart. Please help. Can we come to the wedding?
I know.
I want to go to Maui on a catamaran.
Honestly, I don't think I am good at this.
Oh, really?
No, what's a good wedding dance
Well,
song?
I usually am good at this stuff, but I'm not sure if my taste is going to be her taste based on the other songs she chose. I feel like that's more your vibe.
Well, if she loves country, like country, my favorite song that I just think is so beautiful is called Loving Her Was Easier.
Okay. I don't know that song.
It is so beautiful.
Huh.
Loving Her. I could just sing it.
Go for it.
No, I can't
Go
now.
right
But
ahead.
it is the prettiest song. And I just think for first dance,
Okay.
yeah, it's beautiful.
You don't want to sing it for her?
No, I'll do it later. That boy, when I am in my Toyota souped up runner, I'm singing that bad boy to the top of my lungs.
Oh my God.
All the way to therapy and back.
You know what I think? You know what I think is a good I guess it could be a first dance. Is that what she said she needs? We need a first dance song.
Yeah. Loving
I
Her.
love, and it's a little country. I love Tyler Childers' new song called In Your Love. I feel like that's a great wedding song.
Oh,
So maybe check that one out. Also, if you like country,
I love Tyler.
I love Tyler.
Yeah.
My friend Russ Dickerson. Russ has a song called Yours, and it's like a huge wedding song. Yeah, I feel like Russ has a few that would be good wedding songs, actually.
I was thinking more like Body Like a Bat.
Mom, that is not a first dance song. Yeah, Yours. Check that one out. 2017, time flies. I can't believe he came out with that then.
Did you go to school with him?
I did.
That's what I thought.
And he was in a metal band in college.
That is insane.
Called Buried Under Broken Glass.
Ooh,
I know. And now he's a country artist. It's crazy.
that's great. And he's doing really well.
He's doing great.
That is awesome.
I love Russ. He's a good guy. We were, I'm going to brag on Russ for a second.
Great.
Brittany and I were just talking about how most men in the music industry are just absolute garbage. And obviously her husband, Brian, is an exception to that.
Ugh, so
He's
great.
such a good guy and like so loyal to her. And they're just so great. And I said, Russ is another one. Like he has been with his wife for so long. They are so adorable. He is such a good husband and dad. And
Aw.
like where a lot of these country artists are not so
Yep.
great. Russ is lovely.
That is awesome.
He's such a good guy.
I love that.
Love you, Russ.
Cute.
We should have Russ on the pod. He came on YFT like in the very beginning.
Did he really?
And he's funny.
That'd be fun.
He's really funny. If he's ever out here, it'd be good to have him on.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know who I want to have on?
Who?
You know,
No.
Will.
Oh, Will, yes. My mind went straight to my ex.
Oh, no.
That Will.
Definitely not that one.
Definitely not that one. Will Driscoll, yeah.
He is
Cowboy Will.
so cool.
It's so fun. Like, I have literally known Will for like a year now, and I didn't even know you like knew
Oh,
any-
well, I just saw him commenting on your stuff and you on his, and so I was like, well, who is this?
Who
and
is
then
this cute cowboy?
I was like, oh my God, he's a cowboy.
He's
He's
cute.
so cute.
I know he wants to come on.
And he's so funny.
He
I
loves
love
you.
that he does.
Who does? What boy doesn't, mother? Like, when will you just come to terms
No,
with this?
but here's the thing. Does not take himself seriously at all. And I love it. And he is like, I mean, he is a cowboy, but he's like, where all these other dudes are on TikTok, like being all serious, sexy, and acting all nuts. Like, he is just poking so much fun of himself, and it's so cute.
He does. This next one is, it says, hey guys, it's Amin, loving every episode more than the other. I feel like I gained 2 of the coolest best friends listening and watching you guys. My question is for Mama Tish, and it's 2 parts. Part 1, how do you manage getting your weed? She's got plugs.
Katty.
I will say, in LA, it's much easier to get weed than anywhere else in the world, I would say. Is that probably true than anywhere else? I just cannot. Okay, part 2.
It's true.
Okay, my assistant. Love it. Great. Part 2. Oh, and Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, and Wiz
Shout
got
out
him on
Wiz.
speed dial. Like, yep.
Okay.
Well, let's be honest. Caddy has him on speed dial. 1,000,000%. Caddy has Wiz on speed.
I love that for Caddy. I do. All right, part 2.
Okay.
Okay, what are your tips to avoid the anxiety of withdrawals if you have any? Because mine are very hardcore. And yours were when we went to Italy.
Girl. Let me tell you, I'm honestly scared. We're getting ready to go on vacation, and I do not think I'm going to be able to have it because we are.
No, you can't.
I know. Okay. So, but I went to Rome and did not have it. And on about day 4, I was not.
I know.
I have these meltdowns. I don't really realize how many breakdowns.
E-News is gonna love
Don't
that
look
one.
at my vein.
What? Your veins popping out, yes. Okay, I'm gonna read the rest of this while you're having a breakdown, and then you can answer. Tish, I fucking love your accent. Never change it. You make me
Oh.
cry tears of joy, and we Tauruses are the best. And Brandi, can we be more than friends? The second girl that's hit on me this week.
Oh, get
I
your
think. Is that what she's doing?
love.
Also, haha, you're the cutest, and you look freaking 17 at max. Girl, thank you. You guys are killing it. Rooting for you all, far from the seas of Algeria. And yes, we are worldwide, baby. I love her.
Well, great. I loved her too. What was our question?
So she wants to know how to avoid anxiety of withdrawals, weed withdrawals. You're still trying to figure that out.
I'm
aren't
like, you tell me. Because I have no
Here's
freaking
the thing.
clue.
I wonder if now that you know that's what that was, because when we were in Italy, you didn't know.
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that's why you were feeling the way you
Yeah.
felt. So I wonder now this time if since you know you're gonna start having them, if
I could
you'll
see
be
that.
able to like get a handle on it.
Okay,
better.
so if we want to get deep about that,
Uh-huh.
this is my whole problem with like, so Dom, who is
Here we fucking
just
go.
my little angel, he has been teaching me because we both like, like I said, our brains are so similar in so many ways, but like, because he knows that anxiety stuff, he will like make me try to like take these things as lessons, just like you're saying.
Mhm.
Just like, okay, so because I just had to go to Ireland because his dad was sick, I had to fly, and I was an absolute wreck for 4 days before. Just having to get on a plane, like I was so in my head that I was making myself physically ill. And so I said to Dom, because now like, here it is, like 4 days, 5 days later, max 5, that I'm completely out of that episode. And Dom was like, okay, what we need to do now is realize, okay, when you were in that, think about how like you were in it. Like nobody could tell you that, like one of the symptoms was my leg was hurting. And I was like, there's like, I know that my mind can make me do that because it really can. If anybody out there has like true health anxiety, but in the moment, like you really just don't believe that your mind can do that. But the second I'm out of my little anxiety episode, my leg doesn't hurt. So it's like Dom is like, okay, let's write that down.
Mhm.
And now that you're feeling well, go back and see that your leg was hurting. But like your mind is doing, like you are making yourself like that's kind of symptomatic thing
Mhm.
because you just are putting so much energy into it. And it's the exact same thing you're saying.
Mhm.
It's like I think that I have to start doing these steps
Yeah.
and really looking back and seeing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like that there's a reason for it. Like,
Yes.
I feel like you can't like put together that, okay, my leg is hurting because I'm spiraling and not
Totally.
because I have cancer and I'm going to die. That's where your
Totally.
brain goes.
Because then I go, but what if I do have that? And like people like all the whatever.
But here's what I think you need to do.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you go, my leg hurts, I have cancer, I'm going to die.
Uh-huh.
Okay, if my leg starts hurting, I go, okay, let's think about all of the reasons my leg could be hurting. I'm sore. I pulled a muscle. I slept on it funny. Like there's a
This is why I went to therapy.
Yeah, there's a million reasons. I think you got to train
So
yourself.
he said, I've already diagnosed myself. Like I have diagnosed like a
Yes.
terminal illness in my
Yes.
brain.
Yes.
Like I don't go from 0 to 10. Like this could be because I walked my 8,000 steps.
Mhm.
I go straight to a catastrophic ending.
Mhm.
And he was like, we have to rewire your brain. So we switched up my meds and I'm doing great. Dead ass serious.
Okay, so what are we gonna suggest for the stoner? What are we gonna tell them?
Select.
Mom, we can't prescribe meds on Sorry We're Stoned.
I'm just joking.
No, you're not. What do we okay, so we're gonna tell her.
I mean, like 3 days and I'm great.
I think it's a placebo effect for you.
It isn't.
I think you think, oh, new meds, I'm good.
No,
Yeah, I do.
I swear. I don't because, okay, we will talk about
Okay.
this later. We'll talk about this as a family.
Did we help her?
We did.
Mind over matter. That's what I'm gonna say. Just the same way you can talk yourself into things hurting, you can talk yourself out of being sick. I know you can.
I think so too.
I truly do.
That's why we need to rewire my brain.
I think so.
Because then
Like,
I start spinning about putting that in the universe.
yeah. Mhm. That would be my
I'm
advice.
not doing that.
Just like you can manifest your leg hurting, manifest that it doesn't.
Okay.
Next question. This is from Rachel.
Okay. I love that name.
You do?
Yeah.
Since when?
That my first thought was this really hot girl named Rachel that was in a movie called Against All Odds. And she was Australian.
Okay.
Yeah, Dom had a crush on her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's so hot.
Okay, great.
I remember wanting to be her.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, that's why I love that name.
Love. Okay, great. From Rachel. This is for me, actually. Does Brandi have any workout playlists she has created? I do, in fact, even though I don't work out. And what is her workout routine, especially with all her traveling, and how does she stay so fit? Great question. I used to work out like crazy
in the gym.
I used to be up in the gym working. I used to do so many things. I used to box. I used to do Pilates. I used to do bar. I used to do HIIT workouts. Like I did all the things. And my mom always told me that I looked better when I wasn't doing that and I was just walking.
Yes, it's true.
And one thing I will say is like, I love having a dog because it makes me get up and moving. Like I like having a big dog. And I used to have a German Shepherd and I would walk her miles and miles and miles a day.
You were so thin.
And that's when I was my skinniest. That is very true. So I used to work out all the time, moved onto the farm that I now live on, and I stopped going to the gym and just fully like between the farm work and actually like riding the horses and being out walking around with the dogs, that's my gym.
Yep.
The YFTers call it farm bod. Also, as much as I hate to do so, I also have to credit the Tish DNA, I think.
Because I have the bed ball. And honestly, it works.
I mean, that works for you. I definitely wouldn't say that works. I think like gyms are great. Fine. You want to like build muscle and lift weights. Cool. Like that works for people. And some people really like that. I think like just being active, playing a sport, picking up tennis, like it's just some sort of hobby and out walking around hiking, I think is the best thing you can do. If you can find some like hills, get some incline. I just think natural stuff like that is so much better
Absolutely.
than going to the
I
gym.
think for me, I need the 2 days a week of some weights
Mhm.
just because when you get old, you lose muscle.
Mhm. I got plenty of that.
Yeah.
Your arm muscles, though,
My arm muscles are looking really
they be
good.
looking right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because I added protein to my diet.
Well, it's working for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And riding the horses is just like a full
Oh
body
my
workout.
gosh,
And it
completely.
pisses me the fuck off when people are like, "Don't you just sit there?" Like, bitch, you get up and sit there and tell me how that's doing for you.
Seriously.
Like, no. Full body workout, the
It
horses.
is.
Especially my horses. They're nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Total full body.
full body. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know. Especially like I don't think people realize how much upper body there is with the horses too.
Yeah.
But the type of riding that I do, the horses pull a lot on your arms and you don't really ride with your arms, you really ride with like your core. And so it's just like a full upper body workout, which is really great.
And legs.
But yeah, legs too. But I think people expect that because that's obvious, right?
Uh-huh.
Like you have to use your legs to hold on and to make the horse go and like whatever. That's what people
See,
think.
I could never figure out how to hold on because if you squeeze to hold on, then isn't
Mother.
squeeze mean go? Seriously, this is a serious question.
Yes, but that's because you're squeezing with your heels.
To go?
That's what you're doing to hold on.
Okay.
Which means go. You really like just to hold on. There is no holding on. You
Okay.
just sit.
Okay.
You just sit in the saddle and you keep your leg like wrapped around the horse like a hug,
Uh-huh.
but not tight and no kicking with the heels because that does mean go.
Oh, that's impossible.
No, it's not. It's body control.
That's hard.
It's well.
It's really hard because
to
your
work at it.
instinct is to hold
I know,
like
but
really tight so
That's
you
not
don't
what
fall
you're
off.
supposed to do.
And you're supposed to
You're
balance.
supposed to be very relaxed
I am not.
and just be one with the horse.
Do you feel like that?
Yeah.
Brandi, that's so pretty.
And the horses like it's really like it like my horses will go and stop without even using my heels and my legs. Like it's all about energy. Horses can feel it. That's why your horses take off back to the barn with you because the minute you sit down, they know that you're
Yeah.
scared. But like think about this. Like I like to explain it like this. Have you ever seen a fly land on a horse?
Yeah.
And they switch right
Yeah.
away, right? The fact that the horse can feel that teeny tiny little fly, think about how much it can feel when a 120-pound person gets on. Like think
That
about
makes
that.
so much
So
sense.
every shift of your weight, every single little tiny movement of any part of your body, that horse feels. That's why you can't be like, you know?
This is Brandi, you're such a good teacher.
I know. Actually, I'm not. I tried to teach Kirsten how to ride during COVID and it was hard.
Really.
I have no patience.
Because there's a lot.
It's
With
a
the-
lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's so like hard to teach is because I don't think people understand how complex it is to ride.
Yeah.
They think like, oh, I'll just get on and figure it out.
Yeah.
But like it's really pretty complex.
Yeah,
And
it
a lot of
is.
it, like 99% of it is feeling. And it's hard to explain that
Yeah.
to people. I'm not the best teacher, to be honest. But I'll throw you on there in like survival mode. Like if you can hang on, I'm down to take you.
Seriously, you are.
I know. I'm like, let's see. Let's see if you make it. I don't know. I'll just toss
I
you
mean,
on
that's
there.
kind of what it is.
That's what I did to Kirsten. It's like you're either gonna, survive it or you're not. And she did. Kirsten's a good little rider. I mean, she's not, but she is because
Yeah.
she's like got no fear and like she's just down to like
That's the thing
figure
is
it
not
out.
having fear.
Yeah. But you know what I do? If I was gonna go work out, I love Pilates.
I hate it.
It is such a great workout. I actually really miss it. There's just like nowhere near my house, but it's so good for you. And I just think Pilates bodies are just
They're amazing.
that's the way to go.
No,
That'll
it's
be-
a little too slow paced for
Oh,
me.
see, I love it.
that.
I love the breathing.
See, I
I
hate
love the
that.
stretching. I
I'm
love all of it.
like I need to be moving.
Mhm.
I do think that like having to think about all the movements and all the things like really that stressed me.
Oh my God. See, I love being able to like zero all of my like mental capacity in on something like that because my brain is going so fast all the time thinking about micromanaging all the things I have to micromanage that if I have to take all that brain power to think about those little movements in Pilates,
That probably is good.
it's good for me.
That's how I feel about painting.
Painting seems a little mindless, but okay.
I do. I love to paint.
I wouldn't call it a workout, but yeah. Actually, it is hard.
Painting.
Painting can't be a workout. Actually.
Painting is honestly peaceful.
Well, I love that for you. You're so ridiculous.
It's true.
One more question.
Hi, Brandi and Tish. I love you guys. I'm so excited to be talking to you. I have a quick question. If it's too personal, you don't have to answer. But I am an aspiring musician. I have a few albums out. I write songs and stuff. Anyways, I have a feeling, not to sound conceited, that if I really, really try and like work hard, I think I can make it as a musician. And obviously with that is going to come like fame. And I have 4 kids. They're little, a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and 2-year-old twins. And I'm married, obviously. And so I was just wondering, I have this anxiety, like this is something that's actually been like holding me back on like really giving this my all. I'm scared that fame, however much it may be, and money also, might like ruin my family. I mean, my husband and I are on good terms. We have a great relationship. We have a very close family, everything. But I'm just like nervous about that because I've seen in the tabloids, obviously, I don't know the whole story, but I've just seen what like being in the public eye can do to people, and I'm just kind of scared. So I just wanted to know, if is fame worth it? Is it worth your dream to like have all the fame and all the like scrutiny and being in the public eye, putting your family through that, putting your kids through that? Like, is it worth it? Like, should I even do this? Is my question. I feel like you guys would know, obviously, because you kind of went through that with everyone in your family. So let me know. Love you guys. And peace.
She's cute. I like her plants.
I am
This is
like,
deep.
This is so deep. I mean, like,
know.
honestly, I'm feeling traumatized. Seriously. Because, like, I don't know.
Okay.
Here's the thing is like, I just think that, honestly, like, I talk about social media and like, like all the stuff that does come with it, and it is so foul.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like, just that they even get to say my name. Like, it is so invasive and so it just is so yuck. Like, there's only one, like, yuck. And the fact that I have to even like, it is so fame is like so dangerous.
It
And
is.
I think for me, like, I don't know how I feel like I have navigated. And honestly, Molly is just so, I don't know. Like, I'm so blessed, like how she turned out.
I know.
And I think like it's just like you see so many people and what they've gone through in Hollywood and fame. And I am so strong in my relationship, and like Dom is the freaking love of my life. And it's just so funny because things have been like, we're the closest we've ever been. And like, if anything, things that are being said, and his dad just passing away, and us like, we've really never had to go through things. Like, it's all just been so fun and so much, just in love. And then we go through some pretty crazy stuff. And I just have never had a partner that like I felt so confident in that will always be okay, because it's just like he feels the same way. Like, he loves what he does, but he hates fucking fame. And I just think that you have to just really work hard at not letting that stuff that comes with fame mean anything.
Right.
And I think that's also what I'm so proud of Molly. Like you said about her and the awards. Like, the awards are great, but Molly could care less. Like, Molly is going to do the music she loves because she loves it. And Molly does not listen to any of the noise. She listens to none of the noise.
I know.
And I think when she was younger, there was so much of it being said about her. And I think she took it a lot to heart. And Molly has done so much work on herself that she doesn't even, like, that's not a part of her life.
Right.
And so I think, and that's where I've gotten, is like, have fun. Like, your opinion of me is none of my business. Like, you just go over there and talk. That's none of my business. And it's just like, but it is so sad that you want to live your dream and do something that you love and that you have to worry about that because it's just terrible.
Mhm.
And it is like, I've seen so many people like crash and burn here,
Yeah.
families. And like you definitely have to be strategic and like making sure that you're working to keep that your first priority no matter what.
Right. Yeah. I know. That's such a deep
It's
question.
so deep.
I feel like I've seen a couple actually actresses get asked this question, and it's like, what would you say to somebody wanting to get into the business, or like what advice would you give them? And this girl said, if you have an interest in anything else, anything at all, do that instead. Like business is so hard
It
in
is.
so many different on so many different levels. Like if there's anything else in this world that would make you happy, do that instead. Because it's just so brutal. And I think the people that end up doing, like, you have to really love it more than anything. But if you have a family, like, to me, like, that's first priority, so I'm not
Totally.
sure that it is worth it, you know?
I don't know
I think when you're
either.
young and you don't have anything else, like, go for it. Maybe that's worth it, and if
Yeah.
that's, like, literally, like, what gets you out of bed in the morning, great. But if you have anything else going for you, I kinda think it's not worth
I
it.
know. It's just like, for me, the reason, like, I love Dom. His thing is, he was like, first of all, when I very first met him, he was the great thing about me for social media is like, why do you care what somebody that doesn't know you thinks?
Yeah.
Like, why are you even like, that's just letting somebody into your stuff.
Mhm.
Like, no. And I think that helped me a lot. Just thinking that way too is like, again. And then I saw on Instagram somebody say that your opinion of me is none of my business.
Mhm.
And I just was like, that is so darn good.
Yeah. It is
That is
good.
there's my mantra,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
And I think if you can really truly take that to heart
Yeah.
and like really, like we just talked about, is like give yourself real tools
Uh-huh.
to make sure to keep your family a priority, then I
Mhm.
think you can. But it's letting a whole world of people into your
Yeah.
life.
Here's the other thing I always think of was like I have so many friends in the music business,
Mhm.
and I have a lot of friends that are really talented songwriters,
Yeah.
but they're like that's not enough for them. They want to be an artist and they want to do this. But like if you're a really great songwriter, just do that because you can still write the music, make the money, but you can have a normal life and not expose yourself
Totally.
to all that stuff. And I even think that way about like the film industry. It's like if you love film and TV, there are so many other jobs besides being in front of that camera that you could do to help make that a reality and still
Totally.
work in that field. Like I really think people need to think more about all the consequences that come with getting what you think you want when it
Absolutely.
comes to like being a celebrity or
Yeah.
being a famous actor or musician or whatnot. There's
I
so many other things you could do.
totally. But I was just sitting here thinking about exactly what I said, and I was like, if you believed every damn thing you read, I would be a grandma to Molly and Juicy J's baby that no wait, which she had while she was in rehab.
Right,
So let's
right,
just think about that one.
right.
Like, stop it.
I know.
No kidding.
Literally.
Yeah, I remember Molly pregnant in rehab. Who's the daddy? Juicy J. I'm like, okay.
Like it's crazy.
I mean, like multiple times of like pregnant in rehab. I'm like, it is so freaking nuts.
Yeah. So anyway.
Although that would have been cute little baby.
Jeez.
It'd be like, yeah.
I feel like probably we did not maybe give the answer people expected. And sorry if it was like a little bit of a downer.
Oh, it was kind of a downer. But I feel
But
like the world's a downer. The world is a downer and people are just mean.
some
And
people are
honestly,
mean.
that's another thing is like, do you want to let that in your life?
I know. And I just think if like I said, if it's just you, then it's one thing. But if you're
Yeah.
gonna expose your family to it, I really think that's just something like really you should think about,
Yeah, me
especially if you
too.
have kids. So just a lot to think
Yeah.
about. But like I said, like if you can write songs, just do that. You know?
Honestly, that sounds like the greatest gig,
Dream
and you make the
job.
most money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's my advice.
Okay, I loved it.
Okay, great. Well, that was fun.
We're done?
We're done.
Dang.
You got anything else,
I was
Tex?
just getting started.
Oh boy.
No, I'm gonna watch. We had a weird conversation earlier. I want to watch the Army Hammer
Oh.
documentary.
Yep.
I have not seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Dang,
Sketch, yeah.
dark.
I know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
You want to tell the stoners all the things?
That we are gonna subscribe to Sorry We're Stoned on Instagram and go to our YouTube channel, hit subscribe, and go to Apple Music and
Apple
you can say
Podcast. Apple
any-
Podcast.
Apple Podcast and leave us a review. You can say anything you want,
Yeah.
talk trash, but give us 5 stars.
That's right. And tell all your friends.
And tell all your friends, and also you better be friggin' sending video.
for Dear MT. Videos, videos, videos.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Bye, stoners.
Bye.
This podcast has been brought to you by Podcast Nation and Hopetown Entertainment.